Welcome back to the Quarterback Film Room, continuing our off-season carousel of quarterback roster evaluations podcast series. Today brings us Detroit, the Motor City, the Detroit Lions. So currently there are 3 rostered quarterbacks on the Lions roster. Those quarterbacks are 9th-year veteran Matthew Stafford, 2nd-year pro Jake Rudock, and rookie quarterback Brad Kaaya. So let's start with Stafford. He's entering his 9th year in the league. He's been the starter for Detroit since the year 2009, if you can believe that. And probably from 2013 on, up until currently, Stafford's been probably a top 5 quarterback in our estimation throughout the entire league. Last year was a tremendous year for Stafford. He played at an MVP level, week in, week out. Comeback win after comeback win he engineered for the Kitty Cats. So obviously he's returning Stafford, an all-star, a bona fide all-star quarterback who can lead this team to the Super Bowl if they get on a late season run, if all the things fall into place for Detroit as the season goes forth. So don't be surprised if the Lions make a Super Bowl run this year. Stafford at least has the ability to lead them that far. Jake Rudock, so he caught the eye of Jim Bob Cooter and the Lions coaching staff during preseason 2016. Rudock showed an ability to play with anticipation. He showed great decision-making prowess, and he showed an ability to process information and pick up the offensive system rather quickly. Otherwise, they would have kept Orlovsky again. So obviously there's a tremendous amount of trust placed in Jake Rudock's ceiling, his potential. They feel really, really good about his development and him competing for that backup job and probably being the number 2 quarterback already. So a guy who throws, like I said earlier, with great anticipation, and he makes decisions quickly. Brad Kaaya, so he's the rookie out of Miami, an inconsistent tenure down in South Florida. A 3-year starter. He played in a pro-style system this past season under head coach Mark Richt. First year, former Georgia cornerstone head coach. First year at Miami. Kaaya played the system. He put up great numbers in 2016, also 2014, 2015. So he put up some really good numbers. But as we dug into the tape a little bit further, we noticed that Kaaya has an inconsistent element to his game. His game is marred by inconsistency. So he'll spray the ball all over the field. Sometimes his feet are hunky-junky. His throwing motion can get hunky-dory and long, and other things like that. So there's a little bit of work that needs to go into Kaaya's development at the pro level. He could be considered a quote-unquote project. In our estimation, we feel like he has a high ceiling still, but it'll be interesting to see how he progresses.